0 for 9, 3-point, Caleb Love. 0 for 9 from 3-point, RJ Davis. You would think you would take a high percentage play even when you're missing that many 3-point shots. I tell you, these young cats out there, they're brainwashed by Stephen Curry. They're completely brainwashed by Stephen Curry. I deserve the right to criticize Stephen Curry. He's done very little to address the matter in hand to these young bucks. As a protector of the game, Stephen Curry has done very little to tell people that hey, you still need to drive to the lane. You still have to look for high percentage shots. He has brainwashed this young generation. These guys keep on chucking threes even when they miss. They pass up on the wide open layups. Arizona had a lot of size, but all they did was decide to chuck 3-pointers. Stephen Curry has brainwashed this young generation, and Stephen Curry has done very little to tell young bucks out there, hey, you need a mid-range game. You need a driving game. When you're missing 3-pointers, pull up for a mid-range shot, drive to the lane, win games from the free throw line when you're not hitting your threes. Stephen Curry has brainwashed these young guys for the very same reason that 3-point shots can win you a game, not electing to win inside and in the paint and still keep on missing those 3-pointers can easily cost you the game. This is why North Carolina is out. This is why Arizona is out. They did not win on the inside. They chose not to go on the inside. Basketball will always be a game won in the paint. This is why the Lakers are the best team, because they are smart enough to know when they're not hitting the 3-pointers, guess what? They're going to feed it to Hachimura and Anthony Davis inside. The Lakers going to beat you inside. The Lakers are not going to be one of these teams out there that keep on chucking and missing 3-pointers. The Lakers are not a stupid basketball team. They are a smart basketball team. They're not retarded like RJ Davis in North Carolina. They're not retarded like Caleb Love in the University of Arizona. The Lakers will not be one of these teams. They will absolutely, if they're shooting well from 3-point, guess what? They will keep on feeding the 3-point shot. Okay, if Duke don't hit their 3-pointers, are they going to make adjustments? Are they going to keep on chucking their 3-pointers? They're going to hope that, the magic wand is going to start waving in their side like it was at James Madison. I tell you, this guy has brainwashed these young players. He's done very little to be an ambassador and a messenger to the young generation, to tell them that you can't be shooting 3-pointers all the time. You need to have an all-around game. Stephen Curry has brainwashed this young generation, and he has done very little to address the matter at hand like he should. And that's his problem. Basketball will continue to suffer because of Stephen Curry. Because of his refusal to give the message out to the young bucks out there. Don't pass on the high percentage shots in the paint. Come on, Stephen Curry. Basketball continue to be trash as long as you're sitting in your basement doing nothing to tell these young bucks that, hey, when you're missing your 3-point, go in and shoot mid-points. And we watch Stephen Curry, but he knows when to drive. He knows when not to drive. He's not telling this young bucks. He's not telling them, hey, you got to stop shooting threes when you're not making your 3-point shot. These guys are already in the NBA because you see the same thing happen in the NBA. They keep on shooting threes and passing up open layups. This has become unwatchable. It is not unwatchable to watch the Lakers, though. The Lakers know how to play a real game. Go LeBron James. He is right to complain about the college game. Even if he may not say exactly why, like I've been saying. He watched the college game too. You've been seeing these young bucks that they are passing up easy layups for these 3-point shots that they end up missing. LeBron James is right. The college game has become unwatchable. As unwatchable as an NBA game. It's Stephen Curry's fault. He has to do more. He has to do more. Tell these young bucks that it's not about shooting 3-pointers. Usually, when you go red cold and you keep on shooting 3-pointers, this is when teams lose basketball games. Lakers will always be a team of drivers. There will always be a team looking to win on the free throw line. The Lakers still shoot threes. They do. They just know when to shoot 3-pointers. King LeBron James is high IQ genius. This Lakers team is centered on high IQ, smart basketball play. They're not dumb enough to lose a game from the 3-point line. But they sure as hell will pounce on the weakness of a team that is going to keep on shooting 3-pointers when they keep on missing. I believe they will come back many times when the team keeps on being retarded and they keep on shooting these 3-pointers when they keep on missing. When they up with a big lead, and they'll start chucking outside shots and missing, and they will not even drive to the basket. I believe this is going to be the source of the many Lakers comebacks that we will see in the postseason right there. Steph Curry's a joke. He's not doing enough. I need to see more from him. He's got to be an ambassador. He's got to do more. Many of these teams have become unwatchable. The Lakers don't play stupid. They're very watchable. Oh my God, all the free throws. Maybe the Lakers play more of an inside game than 99.9% of the NBA, dumb fuck. Maybe Anthony Davis is the best power forward in the game. Maybe they're not looking to shoot 3-point first. Shoot 3-point first. Darvin Ham says we try to be a team of drivers. He's right. Because the Lakers drive and force fouls. NBA refs helping Lakers. Oh my God, cry me a river. Well, actually, let's look this up right now. Who leads the NBA in 3-point attempts? Let's find out. Let's find out if what we're saying is corroborated by reality. Although if you did have driving stats, I'm sure the Lakers would be on the top. It's not because of Anthony Davis. Austin Reeves not afraid to drive to the basket. He's not afraid to drive. I don't see Russell do it too much, but hey, Austin Reeves is a driver. We've got many other drivers on this team. Now, take a look. The Boston Celtics lead the league in 3-point attempts. I really don't see much driving from the Boston Celtics when I watch them play. They really shoot from the outside. If the Celtics start missing from the outside, this is where the Lakers are going to come back against the Celtics. If the Celtics lead the league in 3-point attempts and they're missing 3-pointers when they're up, and the Lakers are just going to start driving and attacking the paint, this is where the Lakers are going to come back against Celtics. Celtics lead the league in 3-point attempts. If they're not hitting their 3-pointers with a 24-point lead, the Lakers absolutely going to easily come back. Dallas Mavericks are number 2. The Warriors are number 3. But you see where the Warriors are at. They're absolute garbage. You see where they're at with their 3-point attempts? How good are they? Lakers are not top 10 in 3-point attempts. Look at all the crybabies. All the crybabies. Okay, so how far am I out on the list? Okay, there are 18 teams there that have more 3-point attempts than the Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers. Guess who are the 2 teams that have the least amount of 3-point attempts in the NBA? Who are the teams with the lowest amount of 3-point attempts? Well, the team with the fewest amount of 3-point attempts is the Denver Nuggets. They're the defending champion, and they're not a retarded basketball team. They have the fewest 3-point attempts in the league. The Denver Nuggets. And they won the championship. They are not stupid like they call you Bucks on the top, like your Dallas Mavericks, like your LA Clippers, like your other stupid retarded teams. The Lakers are 29th in 3-point attempts. The Denver Nuggets are 30th in 3-point attempts per game. They know how to win. The Lakers made it to the conference finals with the rookie coach. The game ain't won on the 3-point line. It has never been won on the 3-point line. Warriors won it with defense. Lakers are 29th in three-point attempts. Denver Nuggets are 30th in three-point attempts. Now those are Phoenix Suns are 29th. They're just soft team defensively. This is the problem. They're soft. They will shoot mid range shots, whatever. I don't know about the drives. I don't know about the drives. But hey, if the loser Phoenix Suns and the Lakers are like bottom 7 3-point attempts, then yeah, they're one of the top teams in free throws made. It's got the free throw attempts. Okay, right? There's a correlation, right? If you're 29th in 3-point attempts, you're driving to the basket. The Lakers are 30th, tied for 30th and 31st in free throws attempted. That's because they don't shoot the 3-pointers. They're actually looking to try to drive to the basket. Well, yeah, crybabies be crying. It's because the Lakers will still always look to drive to the basket. This is this is collaborated by facts, by reality. That Lakers, they are second to last in 3-point attempts, but they're near the top in free throws because they're always looking to drive to the basket. This is how a big man plays in the NBA. This is a big daddy's game. Big daddy teams out there, they're trying to drive on you. They're going to try to beat you one on one. Beat you one on one. You're not going to stop me. I'm going to drive past you. Lakers are a very physical team. The Lakers are just not beta, scared to drive and start shooting the 3-point all the time. They're not a soft team. The Lakers are far from being a soft team. Lakers are the most physical team in the league. Now, I think the Lakers are going to concentrate more effort on the defensive end. Uh, they are 17th in field goal percentage allowed. The Celtics are number 2. The Timberwolves are number 1. The Thunder are number 3. This is how these teams get a top record. It's when they start doing well defensively. The Nuggets are number 8. I certainly believe the Lakers are going to absolutely show more effort from the perimeter defensively when the playoffs start. Definitely by the playoffs start. Because you see many times this year when the Lakers, they not even try. Other area the Lakers have to work on is 3-point defense, number 22 in 3-point defense. Again, the Lakers just have to flood the perimeter. They'll allow some space inside, but you have Anthony Davis in there to start blocking shots. Lakers have to play around the 3-point line. I know, and I'm the GOAT because I'm the only guy who said the 2-10 Lakers were going to compete for a championship. It's about perspective, brother. 99.9% of the world thought GOAT Bond was done and he's retiring. These people can kiss my ass. Lakers are still winning 5th and 6th ring with GOAT Bond James. I'm part of the 0.01% who will be right. That's the biggest difference. We defer the investment. We give an interest-free loan here. We get them at the same price or even better than last year. Boom. These are still net winnings by plus 25, plus 30. It's about perspective. You bet $1, you lose $1. But then you get another dollar and you still get at 35 to 1, 34 to 1 over 2 years. You'll take the loss if it means still getting the bigger win. But this is where you need patience. You need perseverance. You don't want to be a quitting beta. You want to be alpha. You want to keep on attacking. You don't feel demoralized. You have ice cold veins. You got Mamba mentality. This is what the beta boy said last year. We have to wait 12 months. They never ever lost their money if they were just being patient. It was just an interest-free loan for 1 year. That's all it is. You still getting that back and lots and lots and lots of more. See, they don't have perspective. They're not smart enough to see the perspective. Or I don't know if smart's the right word, if they're just not open to it, whatever, but that's the problem. And this is why the Lake guys are as high priced as they are last year. You see bandwagon beta boy hanging around over here saying, "You're delusional, Lakers over." It's a clown with a profile picture of Goat King LeBron James in a Lakers uniform. WizKid. Being brainwashed. Being a Goat King LeBron quitting beta. You're not going to win a championship right after Kobe died in front of fans taking the easy route. You're going to take the magical Mabster route to the championship. It is still always open if they do finish 7th or 8th, but the fact is the Lake guys are going to win the championship through the play-in. They're going to face off against the Nuggets in the conference finals, and they're going to beat the Celtics. It won't surprise me to see LeBron James become 8-2 in Game 7s to beat the Nuggets in a Game 7 at Mile High for the Mile High miracle, to beat the Celtics in a Game 7 in a 17-day NBA Finals from June the 6th to June 23rd between two teams with 17 championships each. Basically, the East is boring, and I don't know if people are going to believe the Celtics are going to beat a top team like the Nuggets. But if they see a weaker team like the Lakers, and they'll think the Celtics have a chance. If this is a team from a weak East, but then you're facing up against a number 7 seed, then maybe more people will think the Celtics have a chance against the West. Because I am certainly of the viewpoint that the East is that far inferior to the West. So the Celtics gonna face a weaker team in the West. Who's the best team in turnover differential? I mean, the Lakers still a positive point differential because again, that they have tanked many games or they didn't even bother to show up. But then you see they trounced teams in the NBA Cup and they've trounced. And your point differential is not going to be very high again when you're playing in the West. So really, personal foul differential. The Lakers are last in personal foul differential. So does this mean the opponent averages? The Lakers get 4 more fouls called than the opponent? Then the Lakers basically the Lakers are the most biased team of officials hate. If they're number 30 in personal foul differential of -4, then this means teams are being biased against the Lakers. This is what I'm getting at. personal foul differential. The Lakers are the worst team in the second to last team is minus 1.9, the Dallas Mavericks, but the Lakers are minus 4. So the refs really are getting at the Lakers. So the Lakers can finish with this magical record. The refs hate the Lakers. They are minus 4 in personal foul differential. They've been calling BS fouls all year long because, again, the Lakers are not supposed to be a top 6 seed. They are supposed to be a bubble playing seed. We have every right to complain about the fucking officials. We are minus 4 in personal foul differential. Second to last is minus 1.9. An outside force is dictating these bad calls against the Lakers. It's collaborated by reality. I rest my fucking case based on statistics, bitch. The refs hate the Lakers. How do you explain this? The Detroit Pistons are plus 3.1 in personal foul differential because they play nice and they're the worst record. The Trailblazers are number. Shut up! Shut up over there! I'm not telling you to shut up. We gotta report the facts to the people. The Lakers, I can't believe the Lakers are minus 4 in personal foul differential. Second to last is minus 1.9. The Atlanta Hawks are minus 1.1. Probably the Warriors get a lot of calls because they're plus 1.3. So, yeah, referees are helping the Warriors and they're still trash. Maybe they gave them bad calls in the Lakers game. I mean, many metrics suggest that the Lakers are a middle of the pack team, but basically the reason why they're mid pack comes down to effort. Where they coasted during like December and January, right? They coasted after winning. They were sick and tired. They had a lot of road games in December, and then they had 2 extra road games at Vegas. So these players were tired. It was during the holidays. Okay, of course they play a lot of road games. This is how the Lakers played a lot of home games during February and March, and this allowed the team to recoup, to get the energy, to not get on flights. I think it's really helped increase the team energy. It's staying at home during February and March. I think it's helped a lot. I really love the fact that the NBA scheduled the Lakers more road games during the first half versus the second half. It allows Vincent and all these guys to stay in rehab. It allows Goku Bond to stay home and rest the ankle. Little things like that is why I like the fact that the Lakers they had a stretch where like they had like 9 home games and 10 games, or maybe even longer if we go back to another homestand. Now, the Lakers certainly don't beat themselves. The Lakers are 6 in the league in turnover differential. The Lakers will not beat you by turning the ball over. They do a great job. Of course, the steals, the blocks help. But what are they doing? Are they getting blocks? Are they getting steals? But the Lakers are plus 6 in turnover differential, so they're not going to beat themselves. They're going to force the opponent into making mistakes. The Lakers are number 6 in blocks. Anthony Davis helps when they're not even touching the rim. And now the Lakers don't get many steals. The Lakers are 24th in steals, but they compensate the steals with shutting down the paint. Anthony Davis is getting all these blocks in the paint, right? Hopefully, we see more offensive rebound from the Lakers. The Lakers are 29th in offensive rebound differential. Lakers like to drive a lot, so they're not going to kind of move it around the floor that much. The Nuggets and the Celtics and the Warriors are all top six in assists differential. I think the Lakers like to drive a lot. It's one guy dumping off to Anthony Davis in the paint. He makes a move, boom, 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 right? But I feel that's just the core of the Lakers' offensive identity, and they just got to keep on doing the thing that's working for them is centering the offense around Anthony Davis. A 3 point differential, 3 point defense, and a 3 point offense. The Celtics are number one in 3 point differential compared to their opponent. The Lakers are number 11. So even though they're defending, they're not strong with the 3 point. They're still getting opportunities to make 3 pointers. The Lakers don't need the best 3 point shooters to win. All they need is adequate 3 point shooters. Atimura has been red up from 3 point. D'Lo, Lakers single season record holder. Goalkeeper LeBron can shoot threes. Austin can shoot threes. So Lakers are going to have guys that they're going to shoot 3 point shots. I will have to end it right there. We'll go through with analytics, but much of what you see at the Lakers being mid-pack has to do with the fact that many of their games are that they lost is just because it down to effort. You got to stick with the narrative. But anyway, I could care less if the Lakers get all the calls during the playoffs because they haven't been getting it during the regular season. So they're making these bad calls back on the Lakers once the playoffs begins. I mean, personal foul differential. Is it because the Lakers are a big bad team? They like to play dirty, or it's because the refs hate the Lakers? Those are the really only two reasons to compare and contrast. This is the biggest surprise for me: is the Lakers are last in personal foul differential. Refs do really hate the Lakers. Goalkeeper Bayern might as well be Jesus Christ. They're really trying to throw stones and throw twigs, all that, right as the Christ is being crucified. This is how I equate the Lakers not getting all the preferential calls that they should. But it's okay because we'll get them when the playoffs start. We definitely will. But crybabies be crying. Where was that same energy during the regular season, right? And you learned something again based on statistical analysis to back reality. The Lakers are 29th in 3 point attempts, but they're near the top in free throw attempts. Their game is centered on the inside. These young Bucks need to learn to start driving to the paint. Take the easy shots. Let the other team miss their 3 point shots.